Not seen that this season. I'm not sure when that decision was made or why it was made. I have to get used to it. Melton is in. He shoots and scores. Frankie Melton picked it up from the right corner, skated in, uncontested. You cannot give Frankie Melton that kind of room. That is a big no-no, and he sniped it high, glove side on Evan Moyes. And just 3 minutes and 40 seconds in, the leading goal scorer in the NAHL has collected another one, and the Mudbugs lead 1-0. Saucers it out to Ryan Burnett, missed his stick as the puck wobbles its way into Croy Evingson's wheelhouse. And the 6'5" defenseman on the NHL Central Scouting list finds Fedulov on the right side. Nice spring pass. Frankie Melton put it in front for Durgan. He's into the backhand, score! 2 goals in 22 seconds. Kieran Durgan with a nice move to his backhand, was able to elevate it over the blocker of Evan Moyes, and the Mudbugs are off and running. With the puck on his stick, out to Stephen Tilley on the right wing. Cypus will follow up the clearing attempt. He gets caught. The Mudbugs with numbers. Jacob Holmer's left side charges in and fires off the chest of Evan Moyes. Puck rolls around in front. Moyes locates it, and a big scramble ensuing in front of the Wildcats net. The Mudbugs bank it off the half wall and out to center, where it's collected by Stephen Mather, the Mudbugs captain. Goes in after his own clearing attempt, wins the puck and puts it out on the tape for Frankie Melton, who turns and shoots, deflected, rebound in front. Moyes is there and he makes the save. That was a tough stop and Moyes made it. Orgel will bank it, kept in the zone by Hartjay. Nice pass out to Skinner, who's got a 2-on-1 with Skvortsov. Skinner is in, tries to slide it across for Skvortsov, and that one is stopped by Lubasmeyer somehow at the goal line. What a save. Kept out of the net by the outstretched pad of Dylan Lubasmeyer at the goal line. Folks, that puck had to be inches away. Rosa keeps it, picked off by Durgan. Can't get it through Rosa. He's been like a bug in the offensive zone. Nick Rosa buzzing all over, no pun intended. Burnett's pass into the slot. Rosa fires, just misses the left post. Nick Rosa nearly with his second goal in as many games against Shreveport. In behind the Shreveport net. The 6'5" defenseman out of Anchorage, Alaska turns it over to the pressuring stick of Poikala. Evingsson closes him off. Jakobsen spins it back behind his own net. Evingsson will try to get a better breakout away this time. He cannot. Poikala centers in front for Walker, who can't get a clean shot away. Walker knocked off the puck from in front of the net by Stephen Mather. Croy Evingsson with a couple of terrible breakouts, but he makes a tremendous one there. Durgan behind the defense, and he scores on the power play. Here is Durgan with goal number 2 on the night. Croy Evingsson completely redeemed himself just then. He struggled the first couple of times getting the puck out of his own zone. The Caps could not capitalize and make him pay for it. He redeemed himself with a beautiful breakout pass. Shreveport with a 3-0 lead. We slowly approach the halfway point of regulation time. Fewell slips past Walker with speed across the Cats' blue line. Mather will follow up and fire. He scores!
Waring puts the pressure on Georgi Fedulov, who spins away, finds some room. Evingsson will unload a one-timer. Pat did McVeigh, and the rebound off the side of the net by Frankie Melton. The goal judge turned the light on falsely, and now Melton will work for it behind the net. Rolls out to Evingsson at the top of the right circle. He will wheel to the outside and dish it over to Geisvers, who rings it off the glass and wide of the net. Rosa shovels it out of there, killing some valuable time. Geisvers resetting. The same 5 skaters will stay on the ice for Shreveport. Only Cypus, the fresh body at the moment. Melton to the right point. Gains some room on Rosa. Gives Canal the slip. Back to Geisvers, now to Evingsson. Left circle, hammers a slap shot. Gets blocked by Cypus. A pair of 6'5" bodies battling for it. One by the one in teal. Fedulov takes it down the boards, put behind the net. Mather will find Melton, right circle, who stops and waits. 2 Wildcats right in his face. Melton with a good pass down to the goal line. It's Mather returning it. Melton giving it over. Evingsson has it. Doesn't pull the trigger. Fedulov from the goal line on the far side will ring one off the mask of George McVeigh, still hugging the post. Back into the near side corner it comes. Frankie Melton deking out Rosa, who's exhausted. Melton to the front of the net, gave it across for Geisbers, who fires, misses the net high. 20 seconds to go on the 5-on-3 Mudbugs power play. Ebbington keeps it at the right point. He walks in and shoots. Stopped by McVeigh. Rebound. McVeigh made another save. Canal jams it over onto the far half boards. Geisbers has it with 8 seconds to go, 5-on-3. Ebbington, a one-time drive fought off partially by George McVeigh, who's playing heroically in the early going. Ebbington from the high slot. Over to Fedgelov, far circle. Fires McVeigh with a butterfly save. Here at the pond. Puck rolls into the slot for a shot sent just wide by Nick Rosa. Burnett will wheel it out to Kareem Del Ponte. Now to Waring. Back to Del Ponte. A drive through a screen. Big stop by Roberts with his glove. The play happened. He called it high sticking. It was actually a punch by C.J. Walker. And the Mudbugs to a power play. Melton flips in and fires. Misses the right elbow of the net. Came within inches. With a good pass out to Isaac Cabinia. Good pass out to Skinner, who's got a 2-on-1 with Sportsov. Skinner wheels his way in. Can't get the pass across. Roberts coughs it up in front of the net. Skinner with a turnaround shot. Gets blocked. Another shot patted away by Roberts. Still it's loose. And a quick whistle. What is that? The puck is still loose, clearly. Why is the whistle blown? Puck knocked away by Jeff Skinner off the stick of John Hartjay. And Spencer breaks his stick. The puck is turned over. Skinner will try the wraparound. Slips in front for Agula, who's in too tight. Skinner will try a shot from the goal line. Roberts is down with another butterfly save. Heiser turned it over. Look out here. A turnover. Melton with a shot. Big save. Rebound knocked away by George McVeigh. Another huge stop. Dropping to 0 for 3 on their power play here tonight. Puck is turned over. Hannawall keeps it in the zone. Back to Cyphus, who coughs it up. Nice back check, and the Mudbugs could get a breakaway. It's behind the fence. Fader is tripped by Dom Cyphus. This will be a penalty. Probably a penalty shot. It will be. Jordan Fader will get a penalty shot. Dom Cyphus got caught. Now it's up to George McVeigh. He must stop Jordan Fader on this penalty shot to keep this game level. Fader picks it up with tons of speed down the right side. McVeigh out aggressively. He shoots off the post and it stays out. Oh my goodness, was that a close call. 0 for 6 on the weekend, 0 for 3 tonight. Will the fourth time be the charm? It is Rosa, Fees, Burnett, Sportsov, and Heiser, the power play specialist, placed out there. Sportsov over to Heiser. Back to Sportsov, top of the right circle. Rich, the one-timer, deflects in. That one bounced off what looked like could have been a high stick. Fedgelov complaining, and we'll see if they wave this off. I don't think they will. That will be a goal, and my guess is as good as yours as to who scored that, folks. That one rattled around extremely awkwardly. Not sure how that bounced in. A very fluky goal scored by the Wildcats, but that's what it takes to be the hot goaltender sometimes. And we'll see if this goal stands. I believe it will. And I've got no clue who would have ended up being credited with it. I believe it will be Sportsov based on the celebration. And this goal stands. Cabinia, who deflects it into the offensive zone high in the air. Cabinia banks it back to the left point. Heiser is there with a bit of a shoulder shimmy over to Orgel. Wrists it through a screen. Deflects just wide. And Roberts scrambling to situate himself back in his net. Rolls out to Cook. Lane is open. Cook finds him. Nice pass. Lane from the right circle walks in and fires. Chest save McVeigh. Rebound knocked out of there. Read by Cyphus, who got a stick in the passing lane, but the puck stays in the Wildcat zone. Cook dancing towards the front. Good stick check by Roman Canal. Lane over to Geisbers. Tried the touch pass off a Cat's stick. Geisbers still on it. Cook fires, missing the right post. Teammates who will need it. Mudbugs win the offensive zone face-off. Ebbington walks the blue line, patiently waits with it. Jakobsen's at the top of the right circle. Back to Ebbington in the high slot. Slaps it just wide. Melton searching for it. It's loose at the back of the net. Wraparound try. They score in front of the net. It was Steven Mather, his second goal in as many nights. And the Mudbugs cash in on the power play, and this game is tied. Will be able to get this puck out. They do. Here comes Fedgelov. He's got Durgan and Melton. Durgan has it, shoots it, blockered away, and I think the puck went off the post here at the pond. Heiser goes behind his own goal line to try to rim it around. Durgan holds it in the zone, looking for his third goal on the series. Pivots, shoots, pad save by McVeigh. Collected it on net from center. Skillfully, Roberts made the stop. Carabelli gave it away. Ryan Burnett looks to the front, centers, and a shot off target, and Burnett follows up and scores! Ryan Burnett finished it. Rosa's shot. He partially fanned on it. He didn't get much on it, and the puck just happened to bounce to Ryan Burnett from the left circle. Beat John Roberts, who was all out of sorts, had no chance to stop Ryan Burnett, who's now got 6 points in his last 7 games, and the Wildcats have retaken the lead. Jakobsen from the near side spins away from the pressure coming from Alexei Poikala, and here comes Fader. Jordan Fader, who missed on the penalty shot earlier, diving shot, save, rebound. What a save by George McVeigh! Somebody call the cops, because that was armed robbery. And Gabe Wall is in absolute disbelief. Stunned, Gabe Wall skates back to the bench. Good forecheck by Skinner. Pops it in front. Del Ponte will shoot it just wide. Effort here tonight. Good steal possession. Ryan Burnett's got a breakaway. Clear cut from center ice in to the goal. Glove save by John Roberts, robbing Ryan Burnett. Del Ponte can get his line changed. So 5 fresh bodies on the ice for the Cats. Burnett put it in front. Backhand shot. What a save by John Roberts on Ricky Carballo, who was just robbed by John Roberts. Flips the backhand pass out to Kawamura. Evanston gets it right back, eluding a stick check from Rosa. He's onside. He fires. Just misses glove side of George McVeigh. That was on net. I think that was a goal. That one had some zip to it. Gabe Wall will be first to it in the near corner in the Cat zone. Swings it out to Evanston. Long shot tipped just wide by Frankie Melton. Can't get it all the way through for Jeff Skinner. Sportsov has Skinner right in front. Skinner's got an opening to the goal. He shoots. Roberts robs him with another glove save. Cyphus emerging with possession through the slot. Nice pass out to the left side for the speedy Ryan Burnett, who's got a 2-on-2 with Carballo. Burnett with a beautiful move, cuts to the net. He goes down, loses an edge, and Burnett loses the puck. And here comes Geisbers. All Mudbugs buying into this attack. John Roberts to the bench, 6 attackers to be on the ice for the Mudbugs. Geisbers goes wide, gets Canal to fall down, centers, it bounces around in front, loose, and it's pushed just wide of the net by a matter of inches with George McVeigh well out of position. Durgan reverses it down the corner board. Cook has got it. Geisbers wants it, gets it, slaps it off the glove and wide, spin around shot off the side of the net. And now it's taken behind the goal by Fader, who looks to the front. Fader's got it far corner. Delayed penalty upcoming against the Cats. Melton has it rather from the far corner. Nice pass. Geisbers with an opening. Shoots deflected. Blocked by Ryan Burnett. From the right corner, it's Durgan wheeling in behind. McVeigh covering the far side post. Swung out to Evanston. Fakes a slap shot. Gives it over to Durgan. Shovels a backhander towards the slot. Blocked down and touched by the Wildcats. So finally the whistle blows. Coach Nelson puts his best defensive players out there for the most important face-off of this game. The Mudbugs with a 6-on-4 for the next 14.4 seconds to try to tie the game in regulation. Puck is jabbed out of there by Nick Rosa. Evanston backpedaling in his own zone. Pressured by Isaac Cabinia. Rosa can't take a shot at the empty net. The Mudbugs with one last chance. 4 seconds. Mather with a shot. Wide of the net. And the Wildcats have snapped a 5-game losing streak in half. 2-1 the final. The Wichita Falls Wildcats, with the victory on the road, have split the series against the Shreveport Mudbugs